Welcome to the Get Up on Wednesday. I'm Chris Killian, and it's hip to be square. Sorry, I was listening to Huey Lewis in the news this morning. Speaking of the news, when it comes to finding a director for The Flash, Warner Brothers is playing the field. It was reported last night that they are talking to 3 major Hollywood directors at the same time. Matthew Vaughn, Robert Zemeckis, and Sam Raimi. All 3 of them are amazing, but the rumored frontrunner is Robert Zemeckis, and with good reason. This man makes perfect movies. Look, I liked Matthew Vaughn's X-Men First Class. I really like Sam Raimi's Evil Dead and Spider-Man 2. But Robert Zemeckis makes perfect movies about time travelers who run. Yeah, I rest my case. And that's not your only Flash news. If you love The Flash on CW, well, last night there was a death of a major character. I'm not going to tell you who because I don't spoil things, but I will tell you who it wasn't. Emo Barry, who should be allowed to die again and again and again. Whoever it was, don't worry. I'm sure the timeline will get changed and that certain person will be brought back to life. Speaking of being brought back to life, Roseanne is returning to ABC. Cool story, bro. Thanks to poor box office receipts in China, it's looking like the newly rebooted Power Rangers will not be getting 5 sequels after all. In fact, it's not even going to get 1 sequel. Talk about jumping the gun. So rest easy, Jason David Frank. It looks like you'll continue being the only Tommy for the time being. And finally, Alicia Silverstone has admitted in a recent interview that she'd like another crack at Batgirl, saying, and I quote, "I feel like I could do a much better Batgirl now than I did then," end quote. Well, of course you could, Alicia. There's nowhere to go but up. Did you see that movie? It couldn't get worse. That's not nice. How about a nice sequel to Clueless instead? I'm sure we'd all love to see what Cher is up to these days. And that's the Get Up. Say hello on Twitter at Chris Killian, but more importantly, always keep it on Comicbook.com for the best geek news.